Welcome back. In between the parts, I've been quite busy going around making sure I've got all the things I can possibly get, finding little secret areas like the blocked path here. There's a place behind the waterfall. There's a place there I can see, but it's clearly going to be related to renegades. Powers. His gift. I will show you what exactly I mean here. But the best thing is, that petal I was trying to find for so long, I finally found it. Like here, you can see on the map, there's like a yellow bar, meaning there's an area here, and there's a gap. Here, it's like, well, that's gonna be Renegade's gift, and he can get under things? You think maybe that would be Dol's power, though, wouldn't you? Like, she could shrink and you could walk through, but then how would everyone else get through? Her gift isn't the ability to shrink, because then everyone else would have it. Yes, but where the actual petal was, I'm pressing R2 to, like, use the crimson lights. I've changed that to triangle.
Yeah, off we go.
So I've got to get used to a few button changes here and there. But yeah, it was up there. Like, no, I don't think it was up here, actually. I just think the building just looks the same. It was, I think it was on this one. Here, like here, hiding behind the tree. And I couldn't see it. And I probably saw it before, I thought it was part of a different area and stuff like that. It's like, isn't that always the way? Isn't that always the way? But, in terms of everything I can do, I think I've caught up. I've gone around, got all the chests here, chest there. Where were we last? Where were we last? It was down here, wasn't it? No, it was up here. It was up here. So, detailed map, 12 of 12. Sorted there as well. So, let us see what we want to do now then. Let's actually start over here with A Legend of Heroes. I feel like that's a reference to something. I don't know, is it just me? It feels like it's a reference, but I don't know to what.
Yeah.
Maybe another Falcom game? I don't know. Where? But clearly down then. There you are.
At a loss.
Me. Oh, holy swordsman of great dignity, wherefore doth thy spirit not whisper to me? Okay. A heck of a place to be singing, don't you think? And who might you all be? Have you perhaps come to deliver me in my hour of need? Oh, you must be Tetra, right? The Wandering Bard? You were looking for someone to help gather material for one of your poems? Yep, that's me, Tetra, the Wandering... Well, I guess you just said it. I didn't really expect this many people to show up, though. Then, prithee, could I ask for your swiftest aid, good sirs and madams? I just like the alas and the eyes. Like, I will help you out.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I mean, thank ye muchly. I'll just get right to the point. Do you guys already know about the ancient heroes from the 100 Years' War? Yeah, of course. Saint Rosvita in particular comes to mind. Yes, doesn't she just? She liberated Balduq from Britain. I love that. Occupation, despite hailing from a farming family. Though she didn't do it alone, of course. Right, she fought with her ideals as her guide and the Liberation Army by her side. Might do some research on Joan of Arc and see about the rest of the army. Might be relevant to things. Anthony Holmes, that there were a special few warriors she was closest to. Well, now I definitely will. But unlike her, neither the end of their days nor even their names ended up passed down, drowned out in the shadow of her glory, or deliberately erased from history itself. It's typical Balduqian gossip bait. Heard it all before. And tell me you plan on lifting that junk for one of your songs. That's exactly what I plan to do. It's the whole reason I came to Balduq. A bard's best bet for drawing in listeners is a chanced guest. I'm terrible at it. Like a Ted? failed at English as well, apparently. Failed at French, so. A song of heroic deeds. But like you heard earlier, I don't have any actual material to write one about. I'd been stumped for a while, when lo and behold I came across this. What? Some dirty-ass graffiti. I can barely even read it. Well, yeah, but from what I've been able to make out, with the coming of the God-sent saint, nears the end of this interminable war. None can know who will prevail. Thus do we carve our marks in this land whilst yet we can. May even we take beside her, and her companions ever linger upon this soil. The Holy Swordsman. Oh, look at you. Got it down to the details in one go. I spent all this time deciphering it, and even then I could only read bits and pieces. My eyes are more perceptive than most. That said, who exactly is this Holy Swordsman? He's one of those heroes of legend we mentioned earlier. Warrior baptized under the Norse faith, who protected the saint with his holy sword. Then that part about carving their marks means this graffiti must be... Exactly. He must have written this himself back during the 100 Years' War. From what I hear, several pieces of graffiti just like this still remain in the city. If we decipher them all, we might be able to uncover more about the Holy Swordsman. And that's why I need someone with some city know-how to help me find them. We have to figure this out.
Alright.
Alright, It's like, it was way over the top. Is me, or did Adol's eyes actually sparkle just now? This is only a vague idea, but I've heard these graffiti can be found in 3 areas. The Agriculture District, Artisan Lane, and the Hieroglyph Commandery. No, I'm willing to bet they're all just as faded and hard to read as this one. I'll be sifting through some books and such for research. Can I leave looking for you? Great. I pray thine efforts bear fruit most inspiring. We should be able to use Anemona's gift to help us out here, right? Yes. They are most likely on old buildings or walls from the 100 Years' War. Let's make sure to search every crook and nanny using my gift. Well, what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
Alright. Slow your roll there, pal. He was a gunner the second she brought up a scavenger hunt. He's an adventurer through and through, isn't he? That's a holdover from Rise. I keep trying to get the map and stuff by doing that. It's terrible, I want to get over there, because it's like, there's exclamations, there's question, yeah. So, we need there, obviously. There.
Yeah.
Check in.
Yeah. Off we go.
Try to see, like, is the way I can run around faster. Well, clearly not that. Clearly not that. Keep doing that. We discovered a passage left by the Holy Swordsman. As I wavered to and fro o'er the threshold betwixt life and death, found myself spared from oblivion by 2 fairest among maidens. One a quartermaster tasked with conveying provisions to the liberation forces, the other a chief nurse dubbed the Angel of Glia. Alas, beauteously on the battlefield, as these flowers doth bloom, a knight such as I must lay duty to the sword above all. Ah, woe betide me. I'd scarcely intended to break their hearts so, yet even still do they sigh, forlorn. Quartermaster and the Angel of Glia, to the liberation forces, had other women beside the saint. That said, how do I put this? This Holy Swordsman guy was a real skirt chaser, huh? It would seem so. I'd imagine him to have been more serious an individual. Well, heroes are people too, I guess. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, try and remember the right buttons. I've just finished up playing Riser, so it's sort of like, yeah... Legend of Hero. It's funny seeing a Legend of Heroes just thrown around here. Okay, somewhere around the back. Stop getting caught on things. Is it that one? It is that one. I was gonna say, can I just activate that there, but no. Our moment of reckoning approaches. The saint has made her rounds, speaking to everyone twice, offering word and ear to each and every soldier. And the aide-de-camp's bitter truth, that many will not return, escapes beneath his breath. Still, to the throes of death shall we fight at her side. Thus I swear by my holy blade to stand, bulwark and shield before my comrades, even if doing so should forfeit this body to rot in obscurity. Looks like this one was written right before the decisive battle. Remember right, the Holy Swordsman was the first one to fall in battle. He must have written this not too long beforehand. It's easy to see how much he really valued his comrades. That aide-de-camp he mentioned is one of the more well-known heroes. It said he abandoned his wealth and noble name, all for the sake of supporting the saint. Just like all the other heroes, no one knows what happened to him in the end. How very intriguing, yeah. People say the Holy Sword returned to the gods or whatever, after its wielder died. It's just an old wives' tale, but who knows? I'm just out there lying around somewhere. Oh god. Now you've got Adol even more excited, Credo. He always knows an adventure when he hears one, huh? That he does. Just trying to relate it to the people we know now, and it's sort of like... Where my mind's actually wondering too, what like the whole primordial situation with that coming back. It's starting to have this feeling of like, maybe because these guys were orphans and a doll, maybe they're not in the prison. Maybe like their real selves are not in the prison. Maybe they don't even have a real selves. Maybe they're actually the people that were working with the saint ages ago. Like, what? Like the saint has to be back somehow because it was a while ago. This 100 Years' War. So you know she has to have been brought back somehow. So maybe these guys were brought back as well. Adol's the it's that thing like maybe Adol's the exception in this rule, whereas the others they're any way of putting it, dead. Yeah. But maybe there's more than just them, and I'm thinking maybe like who would this guy with the holy sword be? My mind is actually thinking Chatelard. That's where my mind's going. I'm just thinking like sword, who uses swords, that type of stuff. It's like I'd say Credo, but I don't know, just that doesn't feel right. There's something about like the way it's been worded and stuff like it doesn't match up to Credo. Just don't know. Just don't know. One thing I did notice, by the way, like I want to get in here. I tried, by the way, thinking, all logical here. I could take Credo here in his normal everyday form, not his monstrum form. Walk up and be like, "Hey, sir, could I enter there and get that chest there?" And still, no. But then I realised, like, there's a gap on this side, like that sewer grate thingy over there. It's like, yes. It's going to be Renegade's power that we need. His gift. You discovered a passage left by the Holy Swordsman. Amidst my comrades stand two perpetually at odds. The Vanguard Commander and our Stripling Chief of Staff. One, a colony lout? Right then. The other, a Kurdish cynic. Nerid hurled. Oh my god. Ignites end? I don't know. It's too English. Usually in the tavern they happen upon one another. And yet none I've seen so met in measure of devotion as they. O vexation, may the tides of drink wash it away after next battle's end. Hell's with this? That's what I was thinking, thank you. I guess heroes have to let off steam too. If this passage is any indication, however, it seemed they were rather close. Yeah, to the point where they butted heads. Guess that's just the way guys bond. Pfft, don't make me laugh. You have identified all the passages left by the Holy Swordsman. Return to Tetra to report them. Well, I intend to, don't I? Yes, of course. Right, so back we go. Let's try to think, like, what's the quickest way to get there? Using the warps around the place. Sort of like, should I go to the block path then exit? It's like, nah.
Off we go. Yeah. Hut. Hut. Oh, I'm at a loss.
Ah, my deliverer's return. So, how'd things go? Judging by the looks on your faces. You tell Tetra about the passages you found written throughout the city. Oh, so they really were there after all. And they weren't just about the saint, but her aide-de-camp and companions too. I can almost feel their thoughts, wants and fears, striking my muse from a bygone age. I'm glad you seem so pleased about it, at least. Think it'll make an okay song? You might end up bursting some bubbles. The guy was so normal it almost hurt. Nay, that's just you starting to understand him better as a person. Material like this will resonate better with people, if anything. I've naught to offer you but a million of my greatest thanks. Oh, and this, too. Brilliant ice. Who's that for? Glad we could help. Here's hoping we get to hear the finished product soon. Of course, it'll be my honor. I'll be in town for a while longer, so until our paths intertwine again.
I'm just happy we could help.
Indeed. Nox. Want to see who that costume was for, but... Kitty! Hello! Meow! Let's see where... I should hand in the one at the belfry, because obviously killed stuff in between the parts, so...
Tell me what happened. Fine work, all of you.
Thank you.
I grant this to you.
A Sura cloak. This will save me quite a bit of time in my gratitude for your efforts.
What a snooze fest.
Almost there.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though with that bunny quest that we did and then the bunnies appeared. Would they have appeared had we not done the quest? It's like, I don't know. Let's see here. Maybe it's for you, because I'm... yeah. No. I have put on some of these other ones, like we got blue for him now. Keep that on for a while, because I like the white going in there. The red here, though. I love this red. It looks very, very nice. Pink. Nah, I prefer that. That feels silly, but I like the blue. You know what? Let's take that off. I like that, though. That one feels right. That feels like a good alternate costume. Like, the red works very, very well. Only it changed his eyes somewhat as well. Get contact lenses and stuff. I like what he's doing with his hair, though. I really do. Very stylish, very stylish. Not good for combat, though, because you've got your hair covering your eye. But, you know. Right, so, what do we got around the place? We need to do that one last. When I say that, it's that case of like, well, where else can we go at this point? Because I can't get over here, can I? Because the way up is over there, and there's just no way to get there. So it's like, well, it has to be tobacco to go. What other quest do I have at this point? There's only one way to really find out, isn't there? Let's check in the journal. Yeah, it's only that. Tobacco to go it is. I need to check. This is the thing, it's like I have to double check, because my mind is like, before you do that big one with the prison and stuff, go double check, go make sure. Plus there's also things I've got to do here, I just remembered. floral hat pin.
Adol.
You gave Krisha the floral hat pin as a present.
Huh?
For me? Can I really have this? It's thanks for everything you've done. Oh, I'm the one who should be thanking you. But thank you for this, Adol. It really means a lot to me. It's cute, but it's sophisticated too. Maybe I should start wearing more sophisticated clothes. Carla usually picks my clothes for me, but I think I can find my own this time. Krisha, wait! Hello. Yufa? Shantae? I'm so sorry, sweetie, but we couldn't help but overhear. You intend on finding a matching outfit with that pin Adol Darling gave you, is that correct? You know what this calls for. A shopping trip. I know just the outfit that would look gorgeous on you, Krisha. And now I'll be there to offer my consultant services. Free of charge, of course. Nobody knows fashion better than Shantae. It does sound like a lot of fun. Okay, let's go. The three of us. Oh, fine. Not, I don't want to come along. Whatever. I only bought the pin thing. Whatever. I'll make your jaw drop, Adol Darling. Yeah, again, it's fine. No, it's fine. You go shop about me. Whatever. That is so rude. It's like, I bought the pin and we're like, we're gonna go shopping. Bye. Like, thanks.
Adol, dear.
I don't know why I came to you. It's like, I knew there was another gift. It's like, no, not you. You have to give the unholy... What's the best way of putting it? It's like, the unholy object here to Silhouette. Coffee beans.
Call for me whenever you like.
Are these coffee beans from Africa? These are Professor Valen's favorite. I've never been able to get my hands on these. Thank you so much, Adol. Wow, they smell marvelous. The aroma reminds me when I first met Valen. On the day he found me, he served me coffee that was just like this. Was the professor the one who visited? Yes, I work for him. He can be insensitive and difficult sometimes, but he's always been kind to me. It was 3 years ago when we met. I had just left my house in the country in search of work in Balduq. I was travelling in a carriage, and all of a sudden my vision turned dark. It was as if a terrible veil was drawn over my eyes, blinding me. But opened my eyes, still dazed. The world was painted in a deep blood red. The monstrosities of the Grimwald Nox have haunted me ever since. No matter how hard I tried to ignore it, I couldn't. I almost gave up. Then 3 years ago, the professor found me and gave me this mask. Told me I discovered it studying some ruins, and that it could ward away evil spirits. Okay. Supposedly, it was an artifact from the ancient Norse civilization. Yeah, I was looking at all the stuff here. It does look very Viking-ish, very Norse. From our world, Norse, not Norse. So it's like, yeah, that makes sense that it fits. He was kind enough to give me work, too. Did much more than save my life. Sounds like more than just a friend to you.
What?
Our friendship is platonic. Really. I'm making a fool out of myself now, aren't I? Yes. It's just hard for me to describe how thankful I am for him. I'll make some coffee out of these. Maybe it'll remind me of those fond memories. Thank you again, Adol. 6 cents. One thing I'm keeping an eye on, by the way, in case you like wondering. I forgot his name now. It begins with the guy Adol's in prison speaking to. Like, my suspicion is it's related to Iris. With this Lindheim. Because I'm keeping an eye out to try and figure out who Lindheim is. Because it's like... he disappeared and that's all we know. And I feel like he's got to be in the prison, like, somewhere, somehow. And it feels like that could be him. That's where he's hiding out. That's just... he's in the chapel bit. In the prison. But I'll keep an eye on that. Because it could easily be Renegade, but my money's more towards someone else. Because it's like, I don't think they'd be in the prison. Renegade would be someone else on the outside, I feel. Anyway, let's see about getting this tobacco to go. Right, there's a few little things here and there that still got questions rising for me. It's like, when is this revolt thing going to happen? Because I feel that's coming up at some point. Somewhere.
It's you.
See you at the bargain bin.
Looking to cut a deal.
Ooh, I love that.
You got a good eye.
Thank you, thank you.
Looking to cut a deal.
Get this trick deck.
You got a good eye.
Need some more of them, okay.
I see, you saw. It's
Oop.
you.
Ask for a request. Let me guess. Another job at the prison? You don't know when to quit, do you? Were we really that obvious? Last I remember, the crap we get up to is none of your concern. And it still isn't. State your business. You give Maxim basic details and ask for a secure route into the North Prison Wing. Sounds like a fool's errand to me. Of all the heightened patrols lately. Still, if it works out, it's more intel on the prison for... well, never mind that. See, there. Like, that's the other thing that's going on as well. Like, there's several little story threads that will come to a head at some point. Request accepted. But whether or not it pays off is up to our guys on the inside. Your fee this time is 1,500 gold. You'll need that cigar you want delivered too. Come find me once it's all set. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help. Yeah. Don't ever mention it. Ever. Don't. Ever. Alright. Alright, so where... How are you down here in the shop? Feels like it's just buy it from the shop, isn't it?
Hello.
Hello!
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, maybe next time.
Talk then. Come on in. What can I do for you? Well, we were wondering something, actually. You tell Nora about the premium Leon cigar you're looking for. I think I know what you mean. Give me just a moment. Aha, here we are. Is this the kind you're looking for? You're in luck. We had just one left, way in the back of our storage. Yeah. Yep, this is the one. Wait, you're not just handing it over to us for free, are you? Actually, I am. It's leftover stock from when my granddad, God rest his soul, ran the shop. Yeah, but these guys want it. You're a business. Supply and demand. We have to give her something. He usually only sold them to regulars he knew would appreciate a good puff. Must be pretty old then. You sure it didn't get all dampened up over time? Oh, you don't have to worry. He was very particular with the way he stored his cigars. Heck, might actually taste better now that it's nice and aged. Go on. Take it. I'm sure all pop hard want this in the hands of a real cigar aficionado. Thank you very much. We procured the item as requested. Let's return to the black market dealer. Alright then, let's return to the black market dealer. My mind's very much like, let's actually go see about figuring out who these cards are for. Was it cards we got? That gift, anyway. Maybe...
Have a moment.
There you go. Trick deck. You give Parks the trick deck as a present. Ah, these are cards from magic tricks. I've had my eye on these for a while. Let's see. To the untrained eye, they appear to be nondescript playing cards. But look closely and you'll see that the top and bottoms of each card are asymmetrical. Fascinating. This is how the masters do it. I will practice myself and perform it for you when I have perfected it. I can't wait. I'm pleased to hear that. Prepare to be bewildered. And no matter how many years pass me by, I'll never turn down a challenge. Suppose you and I have that in common, Adol the Adventurer. My friend in the prison also possesses that trait. In fact, you two are similar in many ways. You would be as thick as thieves. Veteran command. Just had an inkling like, wait, why were you in prison? Can't remember you saying why you were in prison. Was it false charges? Or did you pay to be in there? If you paid to be in there, you wouldn't have been... It's that sort of thing, like, I'm wondering who his friend on the inside is now, like, more and more and more. It's like, hold on a minute. Very suspicious. Very suspicious. Right, so, yes. Let's go speak to our friend the dealer now.
Yeah.
I also need to see about getting that final gift here as well. I say final. The only one left in terms of gifts here.
Looking to cut it, do you?
I want more fool's gloves, to be honest. Because that would be good as well. I assume I could upgrade that to something else at some point. Because like the random ailments... Is freeze in this again? Because that was really good in Ys 8. But yeah, I need to get some more. I need the Mystic Lazarlights and Ultra Dense Bone, which is pretty much the next tier, I think. The Mystic Lazarlight is, because at the moment I get the Crimson thingies. I can't remember them. There. Crimson Spars. Those I can get easily. But the Mystic Lazarlights, I need to exchange Crimsons for, so... You know. Request North Wing route. You handed over 1,500 gold, officially striking your deal with Maxim. Payment received. I'll get in touch with my contact. Kra? Alright, Arthur. You know what to do?